I said I wasn't going to do more on this story, but apparently authorities have failed the children of Ruby Franke. According to reports, neighbors tried to warn police over and over again about the alleged abuse happening at the house.
And my kids are literally starving. I hesitate to say this because it's going to sound like I'm like a mean barbarian, but I told the kids, I said, I'm not even going to let you eat breakfast. I was looking and looking and looking for Eve, and I was like, why isn't Eve at the dinner table yet? She usually comes to dinner as soon as I call her. And then I go looking outside. We've been looking for 30 straight minutes for her, and I was starting to get worried. And I was like, okay, we're going to start calling around the neighborhood, and if I can't find Eve in the next 20 minutes, I'm calling the police.
And like I said, this is Ruby Franke, a YouTube star, filming every moment of her life. More specifically, about her and her family. And boy, are there some weird moments that she filmed.
Eve did not pack a lunch today, and can I bring a lunch over to the school? This happens quite often when you're raising children, because I know that her teacher is uncomfortable with her being hungry and not having a lunch. And it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with a lunch. But I responded and just said, Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning, and she actually told me she did pack a lunch. So the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry.
Ruby was arrested last week after her son escaped their house and ran to a neighbor.
I know you can't comment below, but please like the video, and I hope you learned something, and have a nice day.
But allegations of abuse began back in 2020 with this clip.
I've been sleeping on a beanbag since October, and they gave my room back like 2 weeks ago.
That's right, making her son sleep on a beanbag for months as a form of punishment. And if you want to hear a similar story like that, well, go watch that video. And as Ruby released more and more videos, more and more allegations came out.
I want to get out of this conversation.
Oh no, this is an uncomfortable conversation we must have.
Who am I mad? Are you angry at me?
Let's sit. I gave Julie a tongue lashing that will not ever be repeated nor recorded. Just use your imagination. It was bad. And I'm going to pretend that life is exactly how I want it.
According to NBC News, one neighbor said, "I'm really angry because we spoke up." Despite the video evidence, CPS said they found nothing. And what about Ruby's husband, Kevin? Well, apparently they've been separated for some time. I wonder why.
And I'm telling you, I was making millions. And I left it because my kids were being hurt.
That's Jody Hildebrandt, a business partner. And she was arrested also for child abuse. And now reports are coming out of how deeply connected she is with the Mormon Church. And that may explain why Kevin essentially disappeared.
I went around the house and I have
throwing them away.
Yes.
That's my homework.
Whoa! Oh, whoa!
Homework.
You have something in the bag that you would like out. You can pay cash for it. So you learn the value of your items.
And there's going to be a lot more to this story. Reports are suggesting that Ruby took away Christmas one year. She also alleged that the children weren't repenting correctly. And when the husband was kicked out of the home last year, apparently the kids stopped going to school.
And she was saying her prayers, and she said the cutest thing. I thought it was so cute. And I started laughing. She said, "Dear Heavenly Father, please help me to survive." And I thought it was so cute, and it just took me off guard, and I kind of giggled.